So I was placing an order with Barlows the other day, and I happened to click on the new products tab, and I found something super cool. So they have these Chameleon Glitters, which is a color shifting glitter. I saw 7 different options, so I went ahead and bought all 7 of them. We have Plum, Sunburst, Electric Blue, Lava Craw, Tequila Sunrise, Motor Oil, and last but certainly not least, Junebug. So we're going to check out a few of these today. We're going to see what we think. So let's get to cooking our first cup of plastic. So the 3 colors we're going to take a look at today are Plum, Motor Oil, and Tequila Sunrise. We're going to start off with Plum as number 1. We're going to start off this first color with some red plum. We're going to add 30 drops to 1 cup of plastic. Now, one thing I do want to mention while we're stirring this in, they do have it listed on the website as heat resistant, but they say it's not as heat tolerant as standard glitter. So we're going to treat this just like the sparkle flake. We're going to get everything ready. We're going to make sure our temperature is around like 320. Then we'll add our glitter and then we'll inject. Here's a quick look at that plum glitter. So the first thing I thought of when I saw this, Zoom used to make a color called, they might still make it, called Plum Apple. And it has 2 different colors of flake that kind of look like this right here. So I thought we would basically try to make that same color, but we only have to use 1 color of flake. So we're going to take our 1/4 teaspoon and we're going to put 2 pretty heaping scoops of this stuff in here. I want the flake to really be what we're focusing on. So we're going to get all this stirred in real quick. You can already see just immediately putting in the plastic how much of a color shift there is. But that is looking fantastic. We're going to grab our mold, our injector, get some of these ran, and we'll check them out. Here's the first look at this plum color. Let's get these out of the mold so you guys can see it really well. I hope the shiftiness is coming through on camera like it is in person, because this color looks incredible. So there's the first look at that plum color. So I hold it right there. You can see how it's like a purplish blue color and green and orange and different lights. Like, that looks awesome. Let's take a closer look. Here's a little closer look at that plum flake. The amount of shiftiness, as far as flake, it's by far one of the most shifty flakes that I've seen. That just looks incredible. I didn't notice any scorching or curling of the flake. They said this was a heat sensitive flake, but as you can see right here, all the flake seems to have held its shape really nice. But yeah, there is color number 1. Now let's move on to number 2. For our next color, we're going to go with Green Pumpkin 109, and I'm only going to go about 15 drops of this. You'll notice with all the colors today, I'm just keeping them very simple, and I want to keep them fairly translucent because I want the flake to really be what we're focusing on. So all of our colors today will be pretty simple. Alright, so we've got our 15 drops of green pumpkin. We're going to do the same thing with this one. We're going to go with our 1/4 teaspoon and add 2 scoops. And this one, we're going to be checking out motor oil. Here's a quick look at that flake before we add it. I'm really excited to see this one. This flake just looks amazing. Alright, as I mentioned, 1/4 teaspoon, 2 pretty healthy scoops of that. Let's get it all mixed in. And for this color, we're going to shoot some of the gillies in the hog salad mold. Oh yeah, this one's going to be great. Alright, we got our glitter mixed in. Let's grab our mold and get to shooting. Plastic is cooled off. We're ready to open this one. I am really excited to see this one. Let me get this out of the mold and get that glare off of it. Look at that. That motor oil glitter is unbelievable. If you thought motor oil pigment looked good, you definitely got to try this motor oil flake. You can see everything in there, the greens, the red, it almost has orange. That is just, look at that. Like, that looks like 4 or 5 different colors of flake in that bait right there. That is all just that motor oil chameleon glitter. Super excited to use this one. All right, well, there we have number 2. Now let's get on to last but certainly not least, Tequila Sunrise. Should we call this one the Debo Special? We're going to use Bait Plastics Tequila Sunrise for our Tequila Sunrise glitter. And for any of you that use Bait Plastics colorants and hate their leaky flip tops, the 4-ounce caps from Lure Works will fit on these bottles. We're going to start with about 10 drops of our Tequila Sunrise. That is a really good looking color by itself. I think I want to add, let's go with about 5 more drops. I don't want it quite that thin. All right, looking good there. And just like the first 2 colors, we're going to take our 1/4 teaspoon and add 2 heaping scoops of our flake. All right, we're looking good right there. We're going to grab our mold and we're going to make some ribbon tails. We are ready to take a look at our Tequila Sunrise. Oh yeah. Here's a good look at that flake. I think we could definitely get away with calling this one the Debo Special. There is the Tequila Sunrise. You can see, just holding it still, you've got pink, purple, a little bit of orangish looking colors coming through. Really, really nice as well. That is another winner. And there you have it, guys. That is the first look at the Barlows Chameleon Glitter. Those are the first 3 that we've tested. I will test the other 4 in another video. Out of the 3 that we looked at today, which one was your favorite? Mine, hands down, was the motor oil. That color just looks incredible. And in person, it's just even better. If you like motor oil colored baits, definitely give this glitter a shot. Speaking of the glitter, I will have it all linked down in the description below. They will be affiliate links of mine with Barlows. If you would like to help the channel, just click on those or use our code at checkout. If not, no harm, no foul. I'm going to keep making these videos to try to help you guys out. Hopefully you guys liked something in this video. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. We'll see you on the next one.